singing my song. I'm just singing my song. Singing my song. I'm just 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 going down the wrong way and God gave me a sign. Try to shortcut and God sent me the long way back to the back of the line. Better holler cause we both know I ain't hard to find. And we both know that ass deserve a smack. Best thing that never happened. Blossom of love of a different kind. I just dream a song black. So I spent my free time walking blind right off the track. Had to be fate that left me here so bored, kicking my feet while I wait. Must have broken to a bad streak of bad luck that got me running behind so late. Deep down know my name's really to blame. Pressing myself right into a spotlight's fame, distorting the pixels of my pretty picture, off putting the balance of my perfect frame. Depressed, I know we ain't no longer feeling the same. Dressed to kill, her chit chats was such a thrill. Told her I just wanna smoke and chill, but she shake me so I had to move on. Cause how can I be Overmore but love you still? How can I be Overmore but love you still? Cause how can I be Overmore but love you still? Enduring hardships, strengthening thy will, backstacking, packing quite the hearty earful, busting my ass and paying the bills. Urges, craving, temptations, finesse, eager to get out of work, call it a day so I can get out and bake away my stress. Cause how can I be Overmore but love you still? So I'm taking a break with nothing at stake. Saw greatness ain't all about cake. Why I gotta give this my all no matter how much it takes. Okay, whatever you say. Hope it's a clear night and rains all day. Spun a bottle in it, pointed out the right way. Doubts pressure point pushing, so I close my eyes and pray and pray and pray. Okay, whatever you say. How much it gets depends on how much you pay. Missing you and to make matters worse, you stay. You stay. You stay. You stay. You stayed. You stay. So our paths inevitably would cross constantly, on purpose probably. Never got an apology, so I got a falling from my obvious reverse psychology. Bumping into each other like no sweat, I just kept on stepping. Cause shit wasn't worth reading into. Funny cause back in the day my heart was bleeding for you. Till one day I played my part out and let the bird out of his cage, the cat out of the bag, that the G's Lord and with every breath we age. Preach my word on each bar that fills every page, and whatever I would type out to the thumbs of the tags was an act out on stage. Chilling in vain with no chair, like no fair, knew who but didn't yet nowhere. Why I couldn't look away, cause shit was just plain too easy to stare. Too original, I'm the opposite of a clone. Bitch, I'm happy when I'm alone, glad not mad, but on my own as I'm high in my zone. Hocus pocus, but I couldn't help but focus on getting my hands up at those roses, rushing all the way up to the door before the elevator closes. Going all the way up to the top floor, like what you waiting for? Wrote a whole album for her, but things didn't work out, so I guess shit's Overmore. 1, 2, 3, 4, who do you adore? Well, either way, once you do, know you got some trouble in store, and that's one thing you can bet to be sure. Praising ideas that were set to be pure. Feeling every misfortune as and is a blessing. Whatever you lose and what you do, know you can never lessen. Doubts press a point pushing, but don't you ever let stupid shit like that get you stressing. Why before more cushion for the pushing, straight out of Brooklyn. Other than that, no worries, don't care, all good, man. Even if you can smell what the rock is cooking, don't let yourself get shelled for the booking, cause you can get back everything that was tooken. Felt to me that something bigger than me always had my back, heads up like good looking. Dressed to kill, her chit chats was such a thrill. Told her I just wanted to smoke and chill, but she shaked me so I just had to move on, cause how can I be Overmore but love you still? Inner voice found, no longer plays like a horse sound. Shit sticks in my mind even if I wish it would fade. Meanwhile, I'm just remembering my glory days of eating applesauce and drinking Kool-Aid. Cash rules everything around me, though I still get major paid. Talking fetch me Reggie to high grade. Smoking that glass that says something plastic and homemade. Cause that oil hot outside of my AC needs a new coil. Broke my piece, so I'm back to smoking out of some crumpled up piece of foil. Rags of riches, beachfront view, blunt drags and bad bitches. Don't kiss and tell, and I definitely don't fuck with any stupid ass snitches. Tempting, but I gotta pass up on re-upping on another ounce. Instead I grabbed the rock and made that shit dribble and bounce. Hope at least you remember the name and don't mispronounce Gimmick. Don't close calls count? Shit, attitude negative like close accounts, but you can't quit. Looking for a fight like I'm lost in the dark at night, not looking for the light, peering out the window, wondering how to make it right. With a bit of a hip and a hop, I got this tip straight from the top to stop, but I still load the clip and slipped up buck in front of a crooked cop, watching Arrested Development, where I rested in my element, suggested sentiment for everyone else's betterment. Prior's irrelevant, officers were negligent with their evidence, so I just got off with a slap on the wrist. Chop it up as another unjust chapter to add to the list. That excuses allowing too many avoidable cuts and bruises. Guess at least to my audience, my faults and falls amuses. Whatever he gets, he loses. Title and position confuses. Rejected by anyone he chooses. Let it ride, the dude abides. Me, myself, and I secretly terrified, but you can still catch me over on the B-side. Given a simple choice, and I just couldn't decide how I could be Overmore but still be looking forward to the next time we might just collide. So fuck it, I'm multiplying this justified great fucking divide. Eyes blank, head thoughtless with no answers that come to mind to provide. Genius verified, beat to the end screen, game over with no guide. And I ain't ever hard to find cause I don't hide. Always told my whole fucking truth after you started to lie. Laughing to myself a little while you talked about how you were feeling bad after you fucking cried. Sounds cold when told, but what more can I say? Dealing with the same shit every day gets real fucking old. Breaking the mold, never part of the typical. An independent type of individual. The loss was minimal, but was always more about the principle. Then what's worse, it was strictly mental turned purely physical. Inexplicable, irresistible, devoted to a cursed love that was completely unconditional. What really got me so subliminally illy sick and lyrical? What got me rhyming so differently to all these diverse, sublime, slick, and sweet goddamn syllables hidden in plain sight, and only ever to the naked eye could I ever be spotted out to be visible. But anything's better than a blank, even if you got nothing left in the tank. All my rockin' ships sank, teen on the brink, I'ma still take that shit to the bank. To make one hell of a lump sum deposit, a prophet of gossip, scrubbing out his closet. One of a kind, one cosmic shooting comment of a divine rhyming comic. Blasting off to infinity and beyond with a dragon, a hit and a hard cough. Sinning, lately I've been feeling like I've been paying the cost. Down on my luck and double crossed, but to be honest, I had to admit I'm impressed, truly blessed. The buttons may be faded, but all the same, they still can be pressed. As output should be suppressed, and trust me, it's not a good idea to test. Got my best without the rest. Had to lose myself out of this realm at a time when I couldn't afford to get overwhelmed. Practicing my aim, attempting to get this anchoring emptiness tame. Whole time deep down knowing my name's really to blame. Depressing myself right into a spotlight's fame. Distorting the pixels of my pretty picture off, putting the balance of my perfect frame. Depressed to know we ain't no longer feeling the same. Dressed to kill her, chit chats was such a thrill. Told her I just wanted to smoke and chill, but she shaped me so I had to move on. Cause how can I be Overmore below you still? How can I be Overmore below you still? Cause how can I be Overmore